Good morning, everyone. Today's frugal tip of the day is buy cheaper cuts of meat and put them in your crock pot. So when doing research for this frugal tip, I literally had to get online and check out what the cheap cuts of beef and pork were because, quite frankly, I don't buy those. I have a son that's a farmer, and he gives me beef, and mostly I get Hamburg, and that's what I prefer. I kind of prefer that. Once in a great while, I'll buy cube steak, but I only buy that when it's marked down and on clearance. So what I found out, though, in my research was cheap cuts of beef were, and these are steaks. So chuck eye, flat iron, and tri-tip, they say, is the cheaper cuts. But like I said, I have mostly Hamburg, and once in a while I have an occasional cube steak. And cube steak, I like to just broil it, put it under the broiler just for a few minutes. And I like it pink in the middle. And that's how I cook that. But for the Hamburg, oh my goodness, you guys. And I make so many things with Hamburg in the crock pot. Spaghetti sauce, I like Hamburg soup. That's a really good one. But spaghetti sauce, chili, taco meat, scramble up some Hamburg with taco seasoning, stuff like that. That's how I cook it. For chicken, though, I do buy chicken, and the cheaper cuts of chicken are thighs, legs, leg quarters, and drumsticks. And I know a lot of people like to do the boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and a lot of times they're on sale and on a pretty good deal. But quite frankly, I like to get the ones I mentioned because they've got the bone in them, and I like to make that bone broth for my soup. I've told you guys about that before. Lots of things you can do for that. I have a great marinade that I like to marinate the chicken in, and I just marinate it and then I bake it in the oven. That's normally how I do it. Let's see. And then for pork, they had pork loin roast, shoulder, and spare ribs. For pork, most of the time I'll get sausage. And again, it's when it's marked down. I only buy meat that's marked down. Excuse me, once in a while I'll get the little tenderloin roast, but they're real small and I get those on sale too. But anyway, those are the cheaper cuts of meat, and some of the things I do with them in my crock pot. I hope this helps, guys. See you tomorrow.